Hi everyone, my name's Chris, welcome back to the channel. If you're thinking of starting Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, then good on you. Well done for taking the plunge. You're going to enjoy it. It's a great sport to get into, it helps keep you active, and it's a really close-knit community as well, so you can kind of just learn from anyone. Now here are 5 things you should know when you start your Brazilian Jiu Jitsu journey. You're gonna suck. BJJ is hard to start, and you are gonna suck when you step onto those mats. There's just so much to learn. You've got the positions, you've got sweeps, you've got counters, you've got the submissions, you've got to get your timing down. That's just a few things. Jesus, there's way more as well. You're not going to get this all down in the first week, first month, first year. It takes time to develop this correct technique and how to get your opponent to react the way that you want. So when you first turn up, just accept that you're going to be a little bit shit and just work on something achievable in each session. I love this quote. I saw it from Rainha Fightwear. It was on one of their rash guards, I believe. Your ego is not your amigo, and it has stuck with me ever since. Most gyms have some sort of policy, sometimes written but mainly an unspoken one, and that is leave your ego off the mat. You're not there to prove how strong you are or how tough you are or how much you can bench. You're there to learn and understand the weaknesses in your game. If you're a big guy or a bigger guy rolling with a lighter person, do you think if they've got you in a fully stretched armbar that you just curling your arm, or macho-like also, just a hint, look at the size of those beauties, ba-boom! Anyways, do you think that that's the correct way to escape the submission and just so you don't get tapped? No, it's not. Don't be a dick. Work on the technique. Don't just sort of, yeah, it's not a competition. You're there to learn. You're there to understand what to do. If someone's got you in this fully stretched thing, not just to stretch out the arm and flex the guns for all the girls. I admit, sometimes I feel my ego kind of creeping back in if I do get submitted by a lower belt. I'm like, right, that's it, you're dead, I've got to submit them. It's better to have been tapped and learned from that experience if it was something that you did or something they did, rather than letting your ego take control and you doing something stupid, or me doing something stupid. Speaking of, learn from your mistakes. If you keep getting triangled, you keep getting armbarred, or someone keeps passing your guard, try and understand why that's happening. BJJ to me is all about learning from your weaknesses, the gaps in your game, and improving on them. You gotta think yourself kind of like a leaky bucket. Like you cannot hold any water, and then you start learning stuff, and then you start patching up some of these holes, and then you can start holding a bit more water. Okay, sure, it's gonna leak sometimes because no one's perfect, but at least you can hold some of it. Ask questions after the roll. What could have I done better? What could I improve on? Why did he pass me? Why did I get submitted? And if you're not sure, then just ask someone. Ask the person who submitted you. Ask your coach. And if you're still unsure, have a look at some of the instructionals online. There's millions on YouTube where you can kind of figure out why you got in that position in the first place. Then once you understand it, you can just drill that weakness, that mistake. Now, I'm not going to say you're going to stop it completely and you'll be perfect, because that guy or gal might be better than you, but you can definitely mitigate it from happening again. Keep showing up. BJJ, like most sports, is not a short-term thing. I've done martial arts sporadically since like the age of 18, where it's just been bits and bobs, including Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, but it wasn't until 2016 where I consistently showed up to the mat. And since I consistently showed up, I kept getting better and better. At the start of this year as well, I've started training a lot more, and I've felt that my game has definitely skyrocketed since I just kept showing up to the mats each time. If you keep showing up and putting the time on the mats, you will improve. Again, this is another quote that I truly love. Day one, or one day. Oh, but I need to be fitter before I start Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. No, I'll just, I'll start in the new year, or whatever your excuse may be. At the end of the day, it's just an excuse. You can have excuses, or you can have results, but you can't have both. Don't worry about being fit. Don't wait until the new year to start. take the plunge, step onto the mats, shout your first "Us" with some enthusiasm, and enjoy the ride. Thank you very much for watching the video. I hope that helped. If you are thinking about starting Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, then just crack on. And if you do, please let me know in the comments below. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to give it some thumbs up, some likes, all that good stuff. Don't forget to subscribe. My name's Chris. You've all been wonderful, and I'll catch you all next time. Cheers.